You think about the most complete basketball player, Michael Jordan was it. That year we won 56, 57, 58 games, something like that. We were really good. If you were going to beat us, you had to do something special. And I knew what we were up against in him. You know it was going to be a daunting task. You're going to play.
Good evening, everyone. Along with Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. We've got a showdown in the Central Division. The Cleveland Cavaliers hosting the Chicago Bulls. And Mike, not a lot of welcoming faces from Michael Jordan in this arena tonight.
And that's right, Kevin. Of course, MJ ended Cleveland's season last year in this building, a buzzer beater in Game 5 of the first round. Opening night this season, Jordan poured in 54 against Cleveland.
So, Clark, for the Cavs, they're 32-36 and looking to make the playoffs. Their main priority has to be figuring out a way to slow down Michael Jordan, right?
Absolutely, Kevin. They need to make Jordan give up the ball, force somebody else to beat him, send double teams at him, get that rock out of his hands. Clearly, Cleveland has to pay a lot of extra attention to Michael Jordan if they want to have a chance to win.
Now, let's give you the starting five. For Chicago in the backcourt, John Paxson running the point. And at the 2, it's the former MVP, Michael Jordan. A defensive stopper. Scottie Pippen is the small forward. Horace Grant at the power forward spot. And at center, the big man, 7'1", Bill Cartwright. And introducing the Cleveland starters. Sharp-shooting Mark Price is at the 1. And the defensive specialist, Craig Elo, joins him in the backcourt. The forwards, rookie third-round pick Winston Bennett at 3. With the experienced Larry Nance playing power forward. And finally, the two-time All-Star, Brad Daugherty, is the center.
So far this year, in the first 3 meetings between Chicago and Cleveland, all Bulls wins, Michael Jordan is averaging 44 points per game against the Cavs, shooting 55%. MJ is the last guy Cleveland wants to see.
Now, here's Price. Kicks to Elo. Price looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. No good, unable to end this run. And Clark, to be fair, Michael Jordan might be the last guy any team in this NBA wants to face.
Well, you won't get any disagreement from me, Kevin. I mean, he's on his way to his 4th straight scoring title, and Jordan is, in fact, the show in the NBA right now, guys.
He is indeed. Now, here is Jordan. He's got 7.
The Cavs fans might already have their palms in their hands. Jordan looking really strong here early.
Well, Mike, at breakfast, we were opening up the papers here in Cleveland, the front page of the sports section. An article about the Cavs, Craig Elo, trying to guard Michael Jordan.
You just know Michael read that article like we did.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
Big fella is a polished offensive player. Daugherty can do more than just get buckets. I mean, he's a willing passer, and I think he's great at setting up his teammates out of the post.
Well, Michael Jordan on a historic pace. And for more, here's David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Michael Jordan is well on his way to a 4th straight scoring title. With 14 games left, including tonight, Jordan's averaging more than 33 points per game, giving him a more than 2-point lead over Utah's Karl Malone. The only other player to lead the league 4 straight seasons, the great Wilt Chamberlain. Back to you, Kevin.
That's some good history right there, David. Thank you. MJ is a special player. He's a great scorer. Mike, look at his game. Tell me why.
This might not be the first thing you think of, but his conditioning has a lot to do with it. MJ just never gets tired. He can carry a team.
Never seen anything like it. The best three-point shooting team in the NBA, Clark, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Leading the league at 41%. They also are number 1 in attempts and in three-point shots made.
And you know, Kevin, the injury to Brad Daugherty, I think, forced Cleveland into becoming a more focused team from the three-point line. Guys like Price and Craig Elo, Steve Kerr, all shooting it well. That's Mark Price, for those wondering.
That's right. Here is Price after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Price outside over Paxson, and that one's good. Price.
While the Cavs have lost every meeting with Chicago this year, Mark Price has been excellent against the Bulls.
He sure has been, Coach. 16 points, 15 assists in one game. 5 days ago in Chicago, Price had 25 points and 8 assists. The Cavs point guard clearly leading the way for his team.
A different look now for Cleveland. Williams, he's checked in for Bennett. And Kerr subbed in for Mark Price. Chicago also making some changes. Purdue, he's checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Grant. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Paxson. Here's Jordan. He takes it in.
Outstanding at slotting shot. Nance is an athletic big.
It's terrific to see Brad Daugherty in the starting lineup. He has struggled through injuries this year, so glad to see the big fella healthy and starting.
An all-star the previous 2 seasons, Brad's health is so important for Cleveland.
Elo against Pippen. Elo can't hit. Chicago leading by 16. And here's Jordan outside. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Coach Wilkins scratching his head looking at his players. You'd think at this point he'd want to send double teams at Jordan when he catches the ball.
Brown is checked in for Brad Daugherty. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Here's Kerr. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, and size matters when it comes to rebounding inside. Good to see someone like him using his height to his advantage there. Talking to Coach Lenny Wilkins in terms of defending Michael Jordan, Cleveland is looking to start the game with Winston Bennett on MJ.
And then they'd like to end it, Coach, with Craig Elo guarding him. The idea behind that, to me, is start Bennett on him, and then hopefully Craig Elo is fresh down the stretch.
Now here's Elo. That's tipped.
The 7-footer will produce, saying, no, no, no.
A drive by Jordan. Tries again. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Kerr with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Kerr, the pass to Nance. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Bulls ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jordan. No good off the back of the rim.
From the mid-range, you really want to avoid contested attempts.
Here's Kerr. And they get it. Down low. He's against King.
Stacey King. First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Cavaliers. Chucky.
Free throw good from Brown.
At the line for 2.
And Brown drops them both. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Elo with the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. It's blocked, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Here's Williams. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls.
With the score.
What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him.
24.
Welcome back, everyone, to Ridgefield, Ohio, just a bit south of Cleveland, home of the Cavs. Kevin Harlan, Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge here. We're set for the start of the second quarter between the Cavs and Bulls. It's a big matchup in the Central Division.
Opening night for both of these teams in Chicago, Michael Jordan went off for 54 points. An overtime win for the Bulls.
The headline of the Cleveland Sports page, Mission Impossible. Elo to try to crown Air Jordan. For more, let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, you can bet that Michael Jordan read that as well. He's quoted in the article as saying, Craig Elo is a very good defender, and I accept him as a challenge. Now the backstory, of course, is that Elo was a minor league player just 3 years ago. Now he signed a new contract here in Cleveland, and his defense was a big reason why. But you know Jordan's going to bring something extra tonight. Kevin?
He always does. David, thank you for that. Mike, the Cavs coaches probably wish they ran that story on another day.
I mean, did they have to run that article today? Let's be clear. As good as Elo is, no one is stopping Michael Jordan when he's on. Sorry, Craig.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Grant is out there with Pippen. Then there's Armstrong. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Purdue in at the 5. And Clark, that 54-point outburst for Michael, a season high for the all-world guard.
Kevin, seems like he just has the Cavs number. I mean, he also had those 41 points 5 days ago against Cleveland.
Timeout, Cleveland.
MJ slept real well last night in anticipation of this one.
He must have. But boy, he gets ready to play him, doesn't he?
Yep.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. He's pretty much dictated the pace with the steady offense inside. And the timeout right now, probably going to be making some adjustments.
And the man slams it in. An excellent job by the Bulls, Clark. So far on defense, they have limited the Cavs' three-point shooting game.
With Jordan and Pippen defending the perimeter, hard to get good looks. The Bulls are not an easy team to knock down threes on.
Not at all.
The line for 2.
Points, assists, rebounds, defense. Scottie Pippen gives your team all of that. Every team in the league wants a guy like him.
Chicago making a switch here. Cartwright's checked in. Ice passes to Dort. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. And Jordan gets it to go.
Really good vision, very unselfish. That's why you run offense through Scottie Pippen.
Elo dishes to Nance. Poked away and stolen by Jordan. Right side, Pippen. Plenty of space. And the shot goes in.
Nice shot off the catch there. Pippen shows you a little bit of everything every night.
Enzo Price will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
What a power surge by these guys. They can't miss.
Literally, what a stretch.
Michael Jordan has had such great success, Mike, against this Cleveland franchise, hasn't he?
The shot last year on this floor, 54 points opening night in Chicago. MJ loves playing the Cavs.
He does indeed.
Incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
Price kicks to Elo. They need this. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
With good size for a 2, 6'6". Elo can bully some defenders.
For Cleveland, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Then it's checked in for Cleveland. And the Bulls making a change also. Paxson, he's checked in for Armstrong. Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
That will make the highlight loop.
You're right. Definitely dunk contest material.
This is what the fans pay to come see.
Knocks it loose. Jordan with the steal. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Easy bucket right there. I think you could have even scored on that one.
Oh, yeah. I'm good for one wide-open layup a night. The first-year head coach of the Bulls, 44-year-old Phil Jackson, the last 2 seasons, Jackson was an assistant under former Bulls coach Doug Collins. And while Jackson was a head coach in Puerto Rico, this is Phil's first NBA head coaching job.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Jordan. Pippen's got 5.
And Pippen has never been one to back down from the aggressive coverage, welcoming the contact on the way up.
And Bulls coach Phil Jackson, a great player back in the day, you may recall, Clark, with the New York Knicks.
Yeah, he was on championship teams in 1970 and 73 with the Knicks.
Michael Jordan.
And he's a player's coach. He's known to be laid back, but it'll be interesting to see if he can take this Bulls team to the next level.
My guess is he can. What do you think?
I would agree.
1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Elo can't hit.
They desperately need something to fall.
Well, they're on the wrong side of a big run. Never a good feeling.
And the basket is good.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides.
John Paxson.
The Cavs shocking the NBA with a huge trade back in November, trading their leading scorer, one of the best two guards in the league, Ron Harper, and a first-round pick to the Clippers, and got 2 young players back.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Brown comes in for Williams, and Kerr subbed in for Elo. Kings checked in for Chicago. And stolen by Jordan. And another fast break chance here for the Bulls. Here we go. Here's Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one. Pippen's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. Here's Kerr trying to get something going. It's rebounded by Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one, good.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 44.
You know, you can feel they're starting to take control of this one. You just get the sense they've got their hands on the steering wheel nice and tight.
And their play on the offensive end, it's the biggest reason they're winning.
Creating offense through working hard on defense. Boy, I love seeing that.
I know you do, going all the way with it, too.
Yeah, you see the tenacity from them on both ends.
Chicago
Impressive
foul.
sequence.
The Cavaliers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
3rd team foul.
That free throw missing.
Guys like Winston Bennett are a real value to their team. He's a hard worker who just wants to see his squad succeed. And he'll put in the sweat to make it happen.
Rollins checked in for the Cavaliers. And Chicago also making a
At the
switch.
line for the
Bill
Bulls.
Purdue's checked in
Michael
for Bill
Jordan.
Cartwright.
Taking
He's gone
2
1 of
shots.
1 in the game so far from the line. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Price outside, shoots over Jordan. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Right side, Pippen. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Chicago. And all right, here we go. The second half start from Northeast Ohio with Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and DA. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the Cavs and Bulls, a huge game in the Eastern Conference playoff picture. Thus far, another monster game for Michael Jordan against Cleveland. You know, Mike, he just owns the Cavaliers, doesn't he?
Well, the newspaper editor didn't do Cleveland any favors by running that article. Jordan making a point tonight, no one can guard me.
Very clear. Doherty out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Elo. Then there's Price. And it's Bennett in at the small forward spot. They're the group for Lenny Wilkins starting the second half. Jordan with it. Now defended by Bennett. For 3, Paxson. They grab their own miss. Jordan with it. Bennett's there. The shot's good from Jordan.
Fantastic look. Excellent start to this second half.
Easy hoops out of halftime. That really can get your team rolling.
Price passes to Doherty. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. And looking at Cleveland's three-point numbers, Clark, they're down compared to what they normally do.
Well, you know it was a point of emphasis and focus for Phil Jackson and his staff. I mean, the Cavs offense is centered around, predicated on knocking down threes, so Chicago clearly looking to disrupt that.
Chicago foul called. John Paxson. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Price at the elbow. Elo outside. Doherty against Cartwright. To the inside. Pippen with the steal.
Not a great time for that pass. And you'll see why. The defense jumped right on it.
So Jordan now approaching the 54-point mark he posted against the Cavs earlier this season.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get Careless with the lead, and so far this hasn't been the case.
Jordan against Elo. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen away.
It is great to see Brad Daugherty out there. Earlier in the season, Brad had ankle surgery, and he still isn't up to 100%. If Cleveland wants to make the playoffs, they need Daugherty healthy.
Price up top, guarded by Paxson. There's the double team with Grant. And Bennett the bucket on the assist by Price. Bennett's got his first basket.
Price does such a good job. Always seems to find the open man. This is a guy who loves to share the basketball.
And the great Brad Daugherty, an all-star the previous 2 seasons for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, he's the #1 overall pick back in 1986, and he certainly has lived up to the billing of being a franchise center. He's a double-double machine, highly efficient, very skilled, and still working his way back to that all-star level.
Clark, you were a double-double machine, about 19 points a game, and just a hair under 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah, I found my way into that category the short time that I played, Kevin.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Davis comes in for Pippen. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Paxson.
We've seen Jordan go to work on his three-point shooting, and the improvement very evident here tonight.
So Mike Fratello, this Cavs-Bulls matchup, it has really turned into a terrific rivalry.
Well, the Bulls keep knocking the Cavs out in the playoffs. Division rivals play each other 6 times during the regular season, so they see each other a ton.
Very good point.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Lets it go with a 3. A regular season record. Michael Jordan has 62. Now just 1 away from his career high. Shot from free throw range. Jump shot is good.
Stepping in from the line for Price, a 15, 18-footer is basically a layup.
And here's Jordan outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
3 points.
Ever since halftime, they have been parked out at the arc, dropping bomb after bomb.
And who can blame them? You're hitting like this, you got to just keep it going.
For the Cavaliers, Collins checked in for Gordon. Brown comes in for Larry Nance. And Steve Kerr subbed in for Mark Price. Purdue, he's checked in for the Bulls. King comes in for Horace Grant. Here's Elo. And it's King with the rebound.
Look, the Cavs have been a bit disappointing this season, sitting at 32 and 36 right now. Remember last?
Michael Jordan has stacked up 68 points.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And Cleveland just a few levels below last year. Coach, why is that?
The Ron Harper trade has been a disaster. That's 18, 5, and 5 you lose from Harper. Brad Daugherty's ankle injury has really hurt this team. They need to come together quick to make the playoffs.
Real Michael Jordan traps in the tray.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Kerr, the pass to Elo. Cleveland moving it around. Williams kicks to Brown. Williams gets the bucket.
Michael Jordan won the MVP in 1988, finished second in voting last year to Magic Johnson. I think he's in the conversation again. MJ leads the league in scoring. The Bulls with the second best record in the East.
Jordan against Elo. And Jordan good for 3.
He's been a reliable option, currently maintaining an impressive field goal percentage in this game.
Back to Kerr. Outside Williams. Armstrong against Kerr.
Bulls foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Team is in the penalty.
The free throw drops for Kerr.
Hey, one of the deadliest three-point shooters in the game. Kerr knows his team depends on him to stretch the defense, and he provides just that.
26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Jordan outside. Another three for Chicago.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Kerr outside. Pass to Williams. Shoots over King. Williams can't hit. A deep three from Jordan. Off target with that shot. And so it's Chicago, holding an unbelievable
24, the Chicago team.
All right, we've made it to the fourth quarter. Kevin, Mike, Clark, and DA with you. Yet another matchup between the Cavs and the Bulls. These two know each other so well.
Well, when you talk about Craig Elo, what a story this guy is. Was cut from the NBA, playing in a minor professional league, got a 10-day contract with Cleveland 3 years ago to replace Mark Price, who had appendicitis. Elo has stuck since then in the league.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Purdue. Davis is out there with King. And it's Michael Jordan, and it's Paxson in at the point guard position. From deep, Jordan hits it from three-point range. And for Elo, making it in the NBA, Clark, he just got rewarded.
And really cool to see. I mean, recently signing a new big contract. He's a fantastic three-point shooter, and he's one of the better defenders at the two-guard spot in the league. And he's got a really good work ethic and sets a great example for his teammates.
Michael Jordan.
Well said.
A really good example of just simply executing their game plan, and as a result, they're out big.
And sometimes it can be challenging to maintain a big lead, but they've done a great job doing exactly this.
Well, we've been tracking the scoring of Michael Jordan, and Coach, no surprise, he has been dynamite.
Did they have to run that story today about Elo guarding Jordan? I think the article poked the bear, as if Jordan needed anything else to motivate him.
Isn't that the